Okay, so, last spring, my neighbor Dave hands me this 5-gallon bucket that used to hold pool chemicals. Free bucket. Free dirt from his yard. Threw in some tomato seeds like it was nothing. 3 weeks later, dead plant. Weird white crust on the soil. And Dave standing there like, I don't get it, man. I did everything right. He didn't do everything right. He just did everything cheap. And there's a difference. A big one. Look, I get it. Gardening looks peaceful right up until you check the price tag on potting soil. Pots, tools, seeds, even the bags with the happy green leaf on the front are out here acting like they're not trying to rob your grocery budget. So somebody online goes, just use a bucket. And yeah, for a second that sounds perfect. Cheap bucket, cheap dirt, boom, free food. But then the second thought hits. Wait, can I actually grow food in this thing? Or am I about to blow more cash saving money? Here's a number that'll wake you up. Out of every 10 bucket garden fail comments I get on this channel, 7 of them trace back to one thing. The person had no clue what the container used to hold. Not soil, not sunlight. The container itself, a bucket, isn't a garden yet. Right now, it's just a container with potential, and potential can go either way, depending on what you do in the next 10 minutes. So today, we're not chasing some miracle setup. No mystery liquid. No pour this in and watch it explode with growth nonsense. We're building the boring version, the version that actually works, and the version that means you're not back here in 3 weeks with a dead plant and a "what did I do wrong" comment. And look, I'm not saying you need to be an expert before you touch a single seed. That's the opposite of the point. The point is, there's a difference between "I don't know yet, so I'm gonna check" and "I don't know, and I'm just gonna wing it and hope." One of those is how you learn. The other one's how you end up with a dead basil plant and a bucket that smells like regret. Number 1, check the container's wrap sheet. Every container has a history, and when you're growing food, that history matters. Was it holding paint? Chemicals? Something nobody remembers. Sitting in a garage since forever. Free doesn't mean safe. Cheap doesn't mean safe. If you can't answer what was in this before, that bucket doesn't get to be your first food container. Full stop. Honestly, I think this is the step everybody skips because it's not fun. Nobody's making a viral video about "I checked the bucket's backstory," but it's the one that actually saves your harvest. Way more than any fertilizer trick ever will. Think of it like cooking. If somebody hands you a random bowl from the garage and says, "Make salad in this," you'd pause. That's not you being dramatic. That's just common sense. Give your bucket the same pause. If it's questionable, use it for tools. Don't use it for your dinner. Quick gut check questions if you're staring at a random bucket right now. Where'd it come from? What was in it? Is it cracked, oily, stained, or does it smell off? Can you actually get it clean? If you're hesitating on any of those, that's your answer. Move on to a different container. That's not you wasting time. That's you dodging a headache 3 weeks from now. Number 2. Drainage, or it's just a swamp with ambition. This is the classic beginner trap because the bucket looks ready. Walls. Check. Space. Check. So your brain says plant it. But roots need air too, not just soil. No drainage means water sits at the bottom, roots drown, and the plant starts looking thirsty. So you water it more. Congrats. You're now basically apologizing to a drowning plant with a watering can. I did this exact thing back in 2019 with a Home Depot bucket and a basil plant. Watered it every single day for 2 weeks straight, thinking I was being a good plant parent. Pulled it out, roots were basically soup. Drainage holes before soil. Not after it smells sour. Before you fall in love with how good the setup looks, Doc Rar. Number 3. Use dirt you can actually name. No secret recipe needed here. The soil's job is simple. Hold moisture, drain extra water, give roots room, don't turn into a brick. That's it. Random yard dirt in a bucket doesn't behave the same as dirt in the ground. A container's got walls and limits, so whatever's inside has to work with those limits, not against them. Here's the part that trips people up. The fancier sounding bag isn't automatically the better bag. I've seen $4 basic potting mix outperform $18 premium organic blend just because the cheap one drained better for that specific plant. Name it, know its job. Don't just trust the label. Trust what it actually does with water. Number 4. Match the light to the plant. You buy the bucket, buy the seeds, plant it in the only corner you've got, and the plant just sits there like, I appreciate the effort, but I cannot photosynthesize vibes. A sunny balcony and a shaded corner are 2 completely different growing situations. Ask, what light does this spot actually get? Before you ask, what should I plant? That one flip in order saves you an entire season, Dara. And don't just eyeball it once at noon and call it done. Light shifts through the day. That bright corner at 9 a.m. might be dead shade by 3 p.m. once the sun swings around a building or a fence. Watch your spot for a full day before you commit a seed to it. Takes $0, saves you an entire growing season of confusion. Number 5. Crop F fit. Match the plant to the container. Quick gut check most people skip. A tomato plant wants roughly 5 gallons of root room minimum. Herbs like basil or mint, half that, easy. Stuff the wrong plant into the wrong sized bucket, and you're not fighting bad luck. You're fighting basic math. The container decides what the plant is allowed to become. Pick the crop that actually fits the box you've got, not the box you wish you had, Dar. This is also why that one Pinterest photo of 10 different veggies in one planter thing usually doesn't work in real life. Looks great in a photo, fights for root space in reality. If you're not sure a crop fits your container, undersize your ambition before you undersize your harvest. Number 6. Start with 1. I know a guy, runs a small gardening page, maybe 600 subs, who started with exactly 1 checked, drained, properly lit bucket. 1. Learned everything from it. How fast it dried out, how the light shifted by afternoon, whether he'd actually water it consistently. 6 months later, he's got 12 containers going strong. Not because he bought 12 at once, because bucket number 1 taught him what to do with numbers 2 through 12. 1 container, you understand, beats 10 you don't trust. Every time. And that first bucket isn't just a plant. It's basically a free crash course in your specific balcony, your specific light, your specific habits. Nobody can teach you that in a video. 5th, you gotta actually run it once. Alright, quick gut check on the 4 ways this goes sideways, because repeating the wrong setup 5 times is where cheap gardening turns expensive. Mistake 1. Assuming every free bucket is fine for food. Looking clean isn't the same as being safe. If you can't explain its history, it doesn't get to touch your dinner. Mistake 2. Planting before drainage. This one's sneaky because the setup looks done. Plants in, soil's in, buckets standing there like a finished garden. But if water can't escape, the problem's already baked into the bottom before you even watered it once. Mistake 3. Mystery ingredients. If some video's pouring in a powder or a weird liquid and can't explain what it is or why, that's not a system, that's a gamble. You don't need a secret ingredient. You need container, drainage, dirt, light, and crop fit. That's already a full system. Mistake 4. Starting too big. One bucket turns into 3, turns into a bin, turns into your balcony looking like a hardware store exploded. I get the hype. But one working container teaches you more than 5 chaotic ones ever will. And here's the honest truth nobody wants to hear. Most of these 4 mistakes don't show up on day 1. They show up on day 12, day 20, right when you've already gotten emotionally attached to the plant. That's what makes them expensive, not the mistake itself, but how long it takes to notice. So here's the whole thing. Quick and dirty dilation 1. Check the container's history 2. Drainage before soil, no exceptions 3. Use dirt you can name 4. Match light to plant, not the reverse 5. Match plant to container size 6. Start with 1. This isn't about being perfect. It's about cutting down the number of ways this thing can quietly go wrong on you. And honestly, that's the whole mindset behind this channel. Not more pressure, not more expensive gear, not another video pretending everyone else already has a perfect balcony farm going. Just one system you actually understand, built one honest check at a time, dar. So tell me in the comments, what are you starting with? Bucket, grow bag, random bin from the garage. And if you're not sure it's the right call, say that too. That's literally what the comments are for. I read every single one, and honestly, some of the best fixes on this channel came from someone in the comments going, "Wait, what about this?" You don't need more space. You need a system you can actually trust. All right, see you in the next build.